Most great people have attained their greatest success just one step beyond their greatest failure. There is a difference between wishing for a thing and being ready to receive it. No one is ready for a thing until he believes he can acquire it. The state of mind must be belief, not mere hope or wish. Open-mindedness is essential for belief. A closed mind does not inspire faith, courage, and belief.
Most quiet when comfortable, not broken. Weary, they quit. They quit when bored. Unfortunately, success disregards feelings. Only your presence or absence matters. You must continue when your mind stops screaming. The transition begins then. Master obstacles, stop making excuses, and build an invincible mindset in seconds. Try finishing if you're bored of starting. At a crossroads in your life, choose to continue. Before expanding two roads, restoring familiarity, safety, and comfort. The other creates unfulfilled goals and a future self. I understand the want to retreat. The trail behind you is familiar. Stay put advocates line up. Don't take risks. Be realistic. Play it safe. But development fails. Traveling through challenges, lessons, and hardships fuels it. Yet it opens doors to success and greatness. All your idols were here. They were cowardly. They doubted. It was their desire, willing to fail, prepared to walk alone, overcoming fear to act. Lincoln's rise was not linear. That period saw corporate, political, and personal setbacks. His job ended. He lost loved ones. He lost elections often. His request was refused. However, he didn't let losses define him. He continued going. One decision to continue changed a nation's future. Lincoln isn't alone. Every successful individual endured difficulties. Writers who were often rejected. Entrepreneurs who failed before succeeding. Before being known, athletes trained secretly. Not talent or chance distinguishes them. It's optional. The choice to continue. You must decide immediately. No matter how hard, you must not quit. You will persevere despite your mind's repeated urges to quit, because the steep and uncertain path ahead leads to your desired life. You don't grow by avoiding fire. Walk through it to evolve. Strength is built by embracing discomfort, accepting rejection, and rising up after each setback. Not all pain is bad. A personal trainer. It promotes inner strength and eliminates weaknesses. This is your chance. Challenges begin here as change begins. Conflict, not safety. Decide now. Choose to quit playing little. Decide you deserve more. Your aims are feasible. That your aims are feasible. Not much harm. More concealment isn't needed. More must rise. You should rise now. Continue despite fear. To leave a life that doesn't satisfy you for one that demands more but yields exponentially more. Take action, even if knees wobble. Despite a trembling voice, even if no one else believes in you, act. Everything changes now. Know why you're going forward to establish your purpose and persist. Unambiguously, not soon. Perhaps not. Clearly, deeply, without hesitation. Your trip is purposeful. It's what drives you when everything else feels heavy. Where the world begs you to stop, purpose whispers. Even minor issues seem insurmountable without it. You may survive fire and emerge stronger when your objective is clear. Pain becomes purposeful progress, makes sacrifice worthwhile. Struggle breeds it. Without drive, the road will overwhelm you. The same trip will shape you. Martin Luther King Jr. did not march, speak, and face hatred because it was easy. He did it because he recognized his values. He was savvy. His egalitarian ideal was a mission. He spoke and walked purposefully. That clarity moved millions. It inspired others because purpose spreads. Walk with conviction and be seen. They hear. They follow. You possess that power. Define it first. What's my passion? What do I love solving? What's my legacy? I want to change the world. How? Accept raw responses. Make them happen. Disbelieve hazy or stolen dreams. Tell the truth. Be specific. Record the answer not once, not just mentally. Write it down on your wall, in your journal, popular spots. When tired, read it. Repeat when scared. Return to it when uncertainties arise. We always seek purpose. You must maintain the fire regularly. A purpose keeps you going on tough routes. When you nearly quit, purpose will motivate you. It guides you while you're lost. You're your storm anchor. Armor will defend you when the world pushes back. This has nothing to do with motivation. Motivation fades. Goal endures. Strong yet fleeting motivation, subtle yet eternal purpose. Give a definition, feed it, secure it. Mission goes beyond words. North Star. That's why your story matters, the reason you're alive. Comfort is absent. It's found when you doubt everything yet keep going. Inside you are great, but your aim won't appear unless it's evident. Only then will your steps matter. You'll act fatefully. The planet has enough people. Intentionally on fire people are needed. People who know why they wake up, struggle, and persist. Ask questions, look inside, discover your truth, never relinquish. Let your mission lead you by step daily, until dreams come true. Set quantifiable objectives. Desire is guided by goals. Without them, daily distractions overwhelm even the boldest purpose. A dream without direction is like a ship without a compass. It drifts and is forgotten. When you set measurable goals, your desire gains structure. Structure, a path. Turn possibility into certainty. Goals go beyond writing, self-promises. They pledge to protect your future. Avoid waiting and hoping. You move, you build, you'll rise. History shows the power of vision and precision. It took numerous leaps to land on the moon. The idea was accomplished through explicit, measurable actions. Each computation, every test, each mission, an objective. The Moon-Earth connection was created progressively from these goals. You have the skill, start now, not tomorrow, not under optimum conditions, right now. Even mental goals should be written, on your wall, in your diary. Make it happen, show them. Avoid unclear goals. Be aware of why, what, and when. Goals should challenge you, push you on. Keep your goal in mind. You see the path clearly. You act deliberately. To keep focused, break your goal into milestones. You gain confidence with each achievement. You know advancement isn't random. By stage, decision by decision. Each triumph counts. Celebrate. Keep in mind you're not stuck. You move, you change. Not overnight transformation happens. Structure, not chaos. When intentions are clear, actions follow. Your wanderings end. Construction begins. No more replies. You lead. Sometimes the dream seems far away. Work can be overwhelming. Ambition will save you. Pull back. They recall your motivation. They provide stability. Being perfect doesn't matter. Everything depends on dedication. You must put yourself out there daily until your life is what you want. Dream big, always. Apply that dream to daily life. Be modest first. Do not stop. Keep going. Goals make dreams real, not just hopes. Your goals, milestones, and steps bring that dream to life. Thus, start immediately. Pick a goal, one act, one step. Start bringing your vision to life. Be loyal despite criticism. World voices are heard in every bold endeavor. Wary people may murmur. Some scream in shock. It may shift tone, but doubt persists. This doubt is often caused by fear, not malice. Fear of unknowns, unusual. However, this unexplored road leads to greatness. Others' doubts and criticism can undermine even the most ambitious aspirations, only if allowed. Modern science father Galileo Galilei challenged conventional wisdom. Through a telescope, he witnessed a universe that defied Earth orbit. His discoveries challenged traditional wisdom. Those frightened to face the truth ignored and rejected him. He kept his vision. His adversaries are gone, yet his name lives on decades later. Einstein too encountered significant opposition. His theories transformed physics and defied convention. His theories were mocked before being admired. But he didn't flinch. His straightforward thoughts trumped his critics' noise. His intellect transformed science forever, and the world bows to him, not his mockers. These lives offer us a plain yet significant lesson. People's criticism of you typically reflects their inadequacies rather than your potential. When people dispute your path, it is typically because they cannot see what you see. Their perspective is limited by their experience, while yours is expansive. You exchange infinite potential for constrained dread if you allow your dreams to be challenged. You need discipline to distinguish useful comments from destructive noise. Swords are sharpened. The other wants to depress you. Hello first. It can boost your confidence, talents, and identification of weaknesses. Disregard the second. Throw it away as if it were dust in the wind, because it seeks submission, not growth. Commitment in the face of criticism is one of the finest attributes of courage. When people cheer, standing tall is easy. Keep moving while they laugh. Continue building when mocked. Resolute people can preserve their faith although dubious, the signature of visionaries. Use their mistrust to motivate you. Their astonishment will ignite you. The results will quell their opposition. Progress will answer their questions. Persistence leads to success. No significant change has ever occurred without opposition. No revolution went unchallenged internationally. But when someone endures rejection, the world changes, not because people accept something new. You must be that person. Hold on to your vision. Carry it like a sacred flame, not a weak hope. Give it faith and avoid doubt. Once, your detractors won't remember why. But the world will remember your loyalty. He refused to give in. Through resistance, she gained respect. You're powerful. Also, it outshines critics. Grow and change often. Success may have seemed like a straight line, unambiguous, predictable, and easy to follow. In reality, this is rare. It twists. It presents unexpected challenges. Stubbornness and inflexibility are not rewarded. Success requires adaptability. Don't ignore adaptability, an absolute must. Others' failures help you succeed when markets change. Scheme failure, you must adjust with relationships. What worked yesterday may not work tomorrow. Will you adapt or fall behind? Eisenhower, the 34th US president, was more than a general. Visionary politician who appreciated strategic flexibility. As president, Eisenhower faced the Cold War, nuclear threats, racial unrest, and economic changes. His leadership was balanced and practical, not just philosophical or military. Eisenhower led the construction of the interstate highway system as a national defense measure, maintaining New Deal services and growing Social Security while regulating the government budget, balanced stability and advancement. He delicately managed McCarthyism, protecting democracy without inflaming tensions. Eisenhower's skill was adapting policies to changing America. You must practice the motion, to bend without breaking, to keep going when everything stops you. Expect relearning and unlearning. Always research. Improve your talents. Give up on unsuccessful methods. Don't give up on a failing tactic. Consider it a warning to shift course. Yes, your values ground you. Your strategy must be adaptable. Charging into a wall when you can walk around it is foolish. True strength is pivoting when needed, when to alter, when to attack sideways. Too many confuse resilience with intransigence. Their badge of honor is change resistance. You know better. You understand that adaptability is not weakness, intelligence. I will not be bound by the old way, it says. I value results above outdated methods. Stay focused and adaptable. Life winds change. New challenges await. Wait for sale adjustments. Allow your perspective to change. Since life won't stop giving you chances, it moves, and you must follow or be swept away. Avoid fearing change. Accept them. Be confident in the unknown. Know that adaptation is strength. You'll shine. Changing times don't favor the strongest. Like you, people change. Developing this skill lets you shape the future, not just survive. Life's problems won't break you. You will turn them into chances. Achievement takes self-confidence. Without it, every step is risky. Every challenge seems harder than it is. Without it, ambiguity hinders progress and turns promise into regret. Self-confidence makes you invincible. Your steps are deliberate. Your speech is confident. Your actions are rash. Challenges no longer weaken you. They build you. Ali remarked, "I am the greatest." Many felt it was arrogant. It was clear to those who received it. It was power. Long before others realized it, this guy knew greatness starts in the head, not the finest from birth. He became the best because he felt he was. He protected himself outside and inside the ring with that belief. He trusted himself through every hardship. You must build unwavering faith, long-lasting high, but a strong conviction in who you are and what you can become. Words start this belief. Your brain listens. It absorbs everything you say about yourself. Fear will spread if you voice it. Strengthening your speech boosts it. Discuss power daily. Growth, not action. I am capable. I am worthy. I am becoming stronger every day. Repetition enhances truth. Your mind believes your value more when you affirm it. Continue anyhow. Display yourself. Examine your past. Review the storms you survived, being broken but persevering. You got through those unthinkable moments. Every win, big or small, proves. Showing your skills, showing your secret strength. Record those moments, think of them. Use them to gain confidence. Take action on that belief. Stand proudly, back of shoulders, look ahead. Talk as if every word counts. Pretend you succeeded. Because when you follow your beliefs, the world reacts. Doors open. Opportunities exist. Because self-belief shapes reality, not luck. Not awaiting permission. You reject permission. What's inside you is claimed. Every legend began with faith, not skill or praise. Be silent, reliable, unchangeable. Not ego, not a delusion. The truth is stated before it's obvious. Probes will occur, you'll fail, your faith must persist. Keep going, not because you're flawless. Work on your thinking, strengthen, remove uncertainty. Join people, words and actions that help you grow. Declare victories, face fear with trust. Unstoppable people believe in their purpose, potential and power. Act that way. Gain confidence. Your world adjusts to you. Life challenges us to use all our power. Storms occur without our consent, just does. In our darkest moments, our fate rests on our inner strength, not the simplest road. Friends, resilience is this strength. A hidden force lifts a man when the world expects him to stay down. Internal resolve whispers, try again, when failure shouts, quit. History is replete with examples, but Thomas Edison's is particularly fascinating. Imagine failing hundreds of times. Everyone would have laughed. This would have amused critics. Compassionate friends may have advised you to quit. Mr. Edison persisted. Failure taught him, not defeat. I haven't failed, he said. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. They went beyond words. They were the battle cries of a man who knew every setback was a disguised advance. Edison wasn't stubborn. This philosophy was strong. Light, not cursed darkness, was his goal. He saw fighting as the source of greatness, not resentment. Heroism helps us to perceive problems as thresholds, not obstacles. Problems are not punishment. People prepare. Every difficulty, setback, and depressing circumstance is developing us to expose the fighter inside. Be exhausted, your dreams distant, and the world heavy on your chest. Take a break. Avoid retreat. Remember that this suffering is transient. Your progress begins. Heart bravery, spirit strength, and mental muscles require opposition. You improve by struggling. Joy lacks intelligence. The soul earns it by struggling. You must anticipate opposition. Most importantly, respect it. As resistance builds resilience, falling teaches us to rise. Rising repeatedly makes us invincible. Remember that resilience is not perfection. A perfect route or unbeaten record are irrelevant. Every failure requires willpower to recover. Choose optimism, work, and faith over despair, indifference, and dread. Tough guys don't prefer ease. He gains strength from struggle. Allow the world to test you. Let it throw anything. Rising from the ashes changes you. Return wiser, stronger, more ready. Every setback leads to triumph. Rise off until it's habitual. You can't stay down for long. Your outlook decides your fate. More than an inspirational saying, it is fundamental. Every concept you cultivate, every conviction you examine, and every viewpoint you embrace affects your worldview, and eventually, the course you pursue. Negativity, uncertainty, and limitation make every opportunity appear like a threat. Failure will feel like the end. A positive outlook, resilience, and growth confidence brighten even the darkest pathways. Consider your intellect a garden. Your thoughts are garden seeds. Positive or negative thinking is the soil for those seedlings. Fearful, bitter soil won't grow roses. If you plant courage, gratitude, determination, and hope in rich, healthy soil, your flowers will be beautiful and powerful. You have complete control over your seeds. Your thoughts empower you. The environment doesn't control you. The gardener is you. Choose what blooms in your life field. It begins with consciousness. Detect self-defeating ideas. I'm not good enough, I can't do this, and this always happens to me lie. Patterns exist, mental habits. They can be broken like habits. If you sow weeds, pull them. Sow possibilities. I can, I will. This challenges me. Even if I fall, I will rise stronger. Repeated thoughts develop beliefs. Your acts show your beliefs. Consider greats' lives. No luck or pain distinguishes them. That's their outlook. They view failure as feedback, uncertainty as adventure, and difficulty as learning. Because they rule within, they rise outside. Do it too. Feed your thoughts with inspiration. Read about survivors. Voices and locations should reflect your future self, not your former self. Encourage yourself like you would a loved one, because you deserve love and reliability. Make thoughts your best friend. You'll either get washed away or emerge saturated but unbeaten from life's storms, depending on your attitude. Success goes beyond exterior aims. Internal mastery is the most crucial component. Long-term success for everyone depends on this unspoken key. They construct more than empires, families, and enterprises. Their strongholds are internal. They give hope in fear, calm in chaos, and clarity in doubt. Their lives aren't ideal, but their perspective helps people grow despite their circumstances. Hold your ideas now. Change your perspective instead of waiting for things to change. Create instead of answering. Instead of wishing, start doing. Believe instead of doubting. This adjustment takes time. Daily choices and awareness help you steer your life rather than float through it. You will soon witness your calm strength in others. Conquering your thoughts doesn't erase hardship. Change it. Create stepping stones from impediments. Failures open doors. Instead of asking, "Why me?" you learn to reply, "Watch me." A strong mind can overcome any limitation. Determination can achieve the impossible. The garden of your future is waiting. Which plant will you plant today? You may have the greatest dream, strategy, or vision. If you do nothing, it all disappears. The world does not reward thinkers, conceivers, or intenders. Doers get rewards, those that wake up with action and purpose. Failure is not life's worst. Shame for not trying. Unwritten books quiet. Unperformed song absent. The hollowness of an unbuilt enterprise. Time and criticism don't destroy dreams. Years of fear and procrastination have silently buried them. You must admit the doers win. Those who act despite uncertainty and odds. First steps are never perfect. It may be awkward, it may be little. It is the sole difference between progress and potential. Only your willingness to start increases your vision right now. Climbing doesn't require seeing the whole staircase. It's not necessary to prepare everything before moving. Start with what you have. Try your best. Start here. Since momentum starts early, momentum is stronger than inspiration. Taking action motivates. Motion breeds motion. Step by step, the road becomes clear. Action generates confidence. Every small task you finish shows your mind can. You train your spirit to push past resistance. Not being controlled worries you. Every action you take promotes your success. Acting more builds confidence, not because things get easier, but because you get stronger. An occasional energy boost doesn't impact your life. It is your daily, intentional effort. Great gestures are not greatness. It is hidden in the quiet, tireless pursuit of a goal, one deed at a time. Repetition shapes you, so act decisively. Avoid waiting for perfection. There isn't any. Never will situations be optimal. No clock will stop long enough to feel ready. No preparedness needed for mobility. Commitment is. Boldness is. Definitely belief. These drive action. Success begins when you believe in yourself enough to act, not when others do. And with each stride you take, it gets stronger. If you stumble, rise. Analyze your errors, move even if uncertain. Because nothing changes without action. Your dream doesn't exist until you live it. Remember that your choices today will affect your future. Not tomorrow, not soon. Today. The world you inhabit in tomorrow is shaped by the decisions you make, the things you accomplish, and the actions you conduct now. Thus, act first. Make that call, create that page, start the project. Set out on the adventure. Continue once you've started. Continue building, continue acting. Because your legacy is ultimately established by the activities you performed, not by the beliefs you held.